at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. You look at this Baltimore defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. A big game there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Eagles 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. from the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. From the gun, it's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On second down, Swift. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy.
Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On the option right is Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Jackson's throw caught by Kohler. And shutting him off now open field. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
This time Jackson will throw it. And it's caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wanted to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Now, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The Eagles at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL. Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Yeah, they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 96 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
In motion left, Bateman. Jackson on 1st down. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. We always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star or veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas got it in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jackson, a final shot before break. Going for the deep ball. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Eagles 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
149 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Ravens 21, Eagles 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run over center with Mitchell. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 161 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Jackson from the shotgun. On target to his man, likely. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Mitchell. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Jackson going to keep it running right.
Wow.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Jordan Davis getting double teamed every play I run the ball.
You got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But you've got to do it in your own backfield.
Touchdown! Isaiah Likely, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Tucker with the
Oh, now you admit it.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Nah, Jalen sucks without him, too. Don't even do that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken.
And he took his Eagles to the playoffs with his legs.
All Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in
Yeah,
the fourth
record's
quarter,
not bad. I don't know why you keep taking these
Charles, I
ass.
know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Oh, okay. I know what I did. I was going to say, why was he wide open like that? I know what I did wrong.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things
They tackled the wrong nigga.
Rolling to his right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball
Not against the rules.
20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They go play action now. Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over.
You have had a YouTube plays in your playbook. What are you talking about?
Tucker
Yes, you
now
do.
to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yes, you do.
And
That little RPO screen you use a lot. That's a Madden YouTube play that everybody uses.
To the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
And my goodness, another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
Oh, no shot.
And now off to the races.
No, that was definitely bullshit. I know.
He's going to get this down
I couldn't even score no more.
before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell
That
cow
was definitely
all day,
bullshit.
and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Somebody watching this shit.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29.
I know, right?
He's out of bounds.
No.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's very interesting.
So they just need
not using that shit too
to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns.
What?
And a late sack.
Montevico
Just a
must
party
be
gift from
tired.
the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
I came too
He's
far
got
up.
his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They go play action with Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
He just got cooked off that.
Goes right back to Smith again.
Just
shy of the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium.
What about the
plays
Jazz?
like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
What team are you?
Big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half.
Who am I talking
No
to?
points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he can't find
I don't need him.
And he goes down. Justin Montevico working his way to the quarterback that time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Wow, that's a hell of a catch.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble.
That's just the amount of defense doing that. He has like a 90 impact block
and like a
high block
for the
shield.
defense.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
I'm passing him.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 1. They get this out left. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
I think I know this
Throwing his Hurts.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Well, they get run back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it.
Oh, you missed a
They
hard
tried
for
for
that.
the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And unable to connect. It's incomplete.
That's why my linebacker didn't jump up.
And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
That was the
Fourth
slowest
quarter,
get
felt
down
like they
I've
needed the
ever seen.
football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere,
You said
all
what?
eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly.
It depends how
They
late
show
they send.
up and they show out.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-2, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what?
Now, Keith Mitchell should definitely get a start date breakout now. I didn't get no upgrades for any character. Damn. That's tough out here. I get my sweet codes on that. I still need. Should I put this? That's 12. That's 16.